Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Candace Sims, and I am your bereavement coach. Today, we're going to talk about feelings. Why feelings are so important in determining how you do things, how you respond, how you listen to others. Feelings play a very major role in who we are and how we are perceived by the public. Feelings are important, but what I will teach you first is you must know yourself before you react in your feelings. You must know who you are. You must know what you believe. You must know how you are to respond to others to make sure that you are not hurting others and that others are not hurting you, that you're protecting yourself from others hurting you. A lot of times we feel like we're strong whenever we're hurting someone else, whenever we're able to silence someone else. That's not being strong. I believe that being strong means if you're able to resist that urge to say something hurtful or to do something hurtful or to do something painful, that's where your strength comes from. Now, in my coaching sessions, I am always asking my clients, who are you? What do you believe? Why do you believe what you believe? And a lot of times my clients aren't sure or they're unsure of what they believe. And that's okay. That's okay. If there has been a gap in your child rearing or teenage rearing or your young adult rearing, a lot of times you will come to that conclusion. You don't know what you believe in. You don't know why you believe the things that you believe. And sometimes the things that we believe is so because that's all we know. We do what we know until we are taught a better way, until we are taught a better perspective. And that's what a coach does. A coach doesn't initiate a better perspective for you or doesn't force a better perspective on for you. A coach will show you plan a coach will show you plan B. Maybe there's a plan C, and it would give you choices as to how to look at things differently so that you can shape your belief, so that you can shape your faith, so that you can shape your perspective. And as you grow older and as you start experiencing more things, your belief systems would change. It is okay to be flexible enough to change your perspective, to change what you believe in, to change what the way that you do things as you grow older, because your thought process gets broader, your heart gets broader, you welcome more diversity. You understand that culture isn't summed up in one narrative, that there are different cultures and different perspectives. And so you are able to be respective of different cultures without disturbing who you are to your core. And once you know who you are to your core, then you're able to better control your feelings. So, feelings are important. So, if you are a person who is unsure about what your belief system is, what your perspective is, what your truth is, don't go on your feelings or be ready to backpedal just in case what you're feeling led you to an inappropriate action, an inappropriate thought, or inappropriate behavior or response. Now, phase one of learning who you are should take about 3 months. Take 3 months to learn, recognize, understand, lean into who you are. Learn about your family history. If you have siblings, learn a little bit about your parents and their paths of life and living, why they did things the way that they did. Maybe they didn't have a choice to do things a different way. Maybe their choices were limited. Also go back as far as your grandparents and understand who they are, because there's a part of you that connects you with your lineage. You will always be connected to your lineage. And also, you may find out some things about your ancestors that's encouraging, that's carries a leadership quality, carries an entrepreneurship spirit, that gives you the will and gives you the understanding to be able to pull on some of that for your talent. So take 3 months to identify you. You must know you in order to be able to control your feelings, in order to be able to manage your feelings. The next phase is phase two. After you do the first 3 months of learning and understanding who you are, take the next 3 months to eradicate um, behaviors that aren't beneficial to you, to eradicate behaviors that are not beneficial to others. Go back and ask some people maybe a year ago, a month ago, maybe 5 years ago, has there been anything that I said or may have done to you that I need to be forgiven for? And a lot of times you may have people that will quickly shoot off something that they have been wanting to share with you, to make that relationship right. Or you may have people who will be like, you know what, that was back then, that was in the past, we don't even have to go there. But yeah, you do have to go there, because it may be something that you did that you were totally unaware of, that could be a consistent pattern that may flare up in a future um, incident. So you want to make sure that someone is bringing to light something that you've done that is not beneficial, and that's harmful, to bring unity and bring harmony into a relationship. So you want to be able to eradicate feelings that are bad feelings, bad patterns of behavior that are produced through bad feelings. And then phase three is it brings you to a point to where you can be able to prevent um, uh, reacting out of a bad feeling. When triggers will always happen, triggers will happen. Somebody says something, somebody does something, you remember something, and you may fly off the handle. Unintentionally doing something that's harmful to someone. You want to be able to prevent those situations, but you can't do it, number one, if you don't know who you are. If you aren't able to manage your feelings, then you won't be able to prevent yourself from welling up, from getting worked up, to a point to where you do something that you will later regret. You never, ever, ever want to do something that you will later regret, because you'll spend more time apologizing about something that you did not intend to do. And we don't have time. We don't have time to waste like that. You want to be able to utilize your time purposefully, productively, in a way that everyone wins. There's a win-win situation. So, it is so important for you not to follow your feelings if you are unsure of who you are. But if you know who you are, then it's okay. If you don't know who you are, contact me. I'm Candace Sims. I am your coach, your bereavement coach, your life coach, to help connect you with who you are, so that you can be the best you that you could possibly be. Thank you.